Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we are going to discuss about the value of time. We actually had already watched the YouTube video from HES Motivation. So we choose the topic time is the value of time. Actually, time is a very value to us because when it go, we cannot turn it back. So when we have time, we need to utilize the time wisely so that we can do the beneficial activities by the time, so that we cannot waste our time to do the something that cannot give us benefits. What do you guys think about time?
So before we continue our further discussion,
Oh,
let's introduce ourselves first.
I
You
forgot.
may start, Aisha.
Let me introduce myself first. My name is Nohasha Adrawati Ghazali. My metric number is 199138.
Okay, my name is Shakira binti Osman. My metric number 198405.
Okay, my name is Nurfati binti Sugiono and my matrix number is 2030 and 50.
Okay, my name is Rabiatul Diana binti Ahmad and my matrix number is 196590.
Okay, my name is Nur Syahira binti Ibrahim. My matrix number is 198541.
Okay, my name is Rifat Muhammad Yusof. My metric number 195925. Okay, let's begin our discussion.
Actually, today is our last video for LAX, so we are quite excited.
Yeah.
Okay, let's begin our discussions. So like I'm saying before this, time is very valuable because when it's we cannot turn it back. So when we have time, we need to utilize it with the beneficial activities that can give us benefits. So what do you guys think about time?
Okay, I agree with Aisha because the time is actually the one thing that we can't go back or we cannot get back when we lost it. So that's why the time is being precious to everyone, so that we should utilize our time correctly, so that because the time is actually the key of success, the key of we grow our prosperity and others. So what the speaker told us from the video is the point is most people we think that most people mentality think that our future means everything for us, which means that our future is more important than present. But if we think carefully that who want to suffer now, we actually should continue our better life from present to the future. Means that when we are young, we should do things carefully, use our time correctly, making best thing so that our future will continue to grow the best thing in our life. So what do you guys think about that?
I agree with you, Shakira. We need to embrace our opportunity, get use of time right now to doing beneficial things. Because it is important. Right now we do a better job of make a good time of our education right now. So because in that video also said that you are what you are because that's where you are decide to be. So if we plan the journey of our life, the success, the road of success right now, in the future also we can get what we want easily if we suffer right now.
Okay. I agree with you guys. So like you guys said, we need to use our time correctly. So how we use our time correctly? For me, the value of time will be proven uh, if if we have a time management. What is time management? Time management is the process of organizing and planning how to divide your time to between specific activities. Good times management enables you to work smarter so that you can get more done in a less time. Even when time is tight and pressure are high, failing to manage your time will damage your effectiveness and causes of stress. So for me, the time management is a precious thing to us for uh, to to lead the time is uh, to to get done our things correctly.
Hmm.
Yeah, true. I'm agree with Dan. Since Dan already talked about time management, so I have some tips for time management. Which is first, we need to know that time management is life management. So first we need to make a checklist of time. So usually people will start our daily routine at 5 a.m. till 12 p.m. So it's not include our bedtime actually. Then we need to set a time limit. The third one, we need to use a software tool to easier our time management. But for me, I think when we use apps for time management, actually I cannot use the apps because when I open phone, I not straightly go to the apps of time management, and of course we go to Instagram, WhatsApp, Twitter, and then we go to the apps of time management. So I like to use a planner actually, because in a planner we can write and we can manage the time, like manage the time easily, and we easily to refer. Actually we can just paste at the wall in front of us, so we can see so today what we're going to do, start from the morning until we go to sleep. Then we need to have a to-do list. What are the activity that we want to do that day, so that the time is not waste. Then we need to plan ahead. We need to then when we have an activity to do, we need to plan what time we need to do the activity. So to choose the activity, we need to choose the important one, that we need to submit. Like for the example, our assignment. So we need to take the assignment that due date is around the corner first to accomplish it. Then we focus on the timeline. We cannot cheat the timeline. So when we cheat the timeline, our time management is not really effective for us. From this time management, we need to learn how to allocate time, because we know in our life we have family, we have friends, we need to study also, and we need to recreations, and of course we need the time for our creator first. So from the time management, we can allocate the time which which we can allocate the time to do the something that we plan on our time management. So Rifat and Fatin maybe want to add something.
Uh,
Okay,
I'll Rifat first.
I first. Okay. I agree with your all opinions. Time is one of the tools to prove our success. How we are manage our time is important to make sure the what the goal we want to achieve is achieved. Uh, Actually, time for now is very difficult and hard to manage because we have so many this pengacau what's called disturbing like
Distractor.
distractor like handphone laptop and so many else. For me for students time is very limited for to do many things in one time. So value the time and manage the time correctly is the important thing to achieve our goals. About you, Fatin?
Okay, for me, I want to continue about time management. Okay, like us now, we're going online classes, right? So we are really need to manage our time carefully. If not, we cannot manage our um our things, our to do things like we need to do class, we need to go to class, we need to help our mothers, we need to do assignment. So if we cannot manage our times carefully, we will take the time. I mean, uh, we will have a class at 3. So if we not do time management carefully, we will take some time at the uh, at the time we need to go class or we need to do assignment. Do you know what I mean, right?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
So
yes.
after that, we all know time is go, right? So um for me, if we want to have a future, have a bright future, we need to do something that will benefit to our future. Like of course, first I if you want to have a bright future, we need to do a study. We need to do some recreation like uh, to do exercise. Why I say to do exercise? Because if we don't do exercise, of course we will get obesity. So if we want a healthy lifestyle, we need to do some activities to make our life better in the future. Uh, do you want to add something?
I agree with you, Fatin, about the time management when we are the condition we are right now. We have online class. Our time management really, I say, not so well managed of our time management because we need to divide it into what you say just right now, the house chores, assignment, um, online class, something like that. So, like Aisha said also, do we need to do plan like her she um, planner, right?
Yeah.
Yes, the planner. So I think it's a good point of view that we need to take example. We need to buy a planner or something and do it to manage our time management very well in this condition. What I want to say is I I read a tagline which is I like that I learned before, which is procrastination is a thief of time. Uh, what procrastination is the action of delaying or postponing something. As a student, we always procrastinate things. So, with the tagline procrastination is a thief of time, it means if we procrastinate our time, the time that we left, the time that are left behind, and we have a really really small time that we have to do our job. So we need to plan it wisely.
So, from what you all saying about time management, I think that I think that it is actually back to our self that we should take the first step forward to do or to make what we want in our life, to want our life to be spent off, because there is no limitation of what we gonna do. So from what you're saying, like we do time management, make timetable, timeline for our assignment due, for example. It is back to ourselves. If we want to do the time management, the timetable, we decide on ourselves if we want to do that, because we cannot blame others, the environment or the surrounding for the bad time that we use, for that the time that we use to not do assignment. We cannot blame the television because they provide us a very interesting program, because it's all depend on ourselves. If we want to do the assignment, we will follow the timeline that we do. Is that right, guys?
Yeah, true. I'm agree with Shakira.
Wow.
I'm really motivated with people in business world, because in business they very strictly in time management, because every second is a money for them and for us, and maybe we cannot see the beneficial when we set up the time management, but you need to know that success will take time. So from now we need to plan our life wisely, so that we can achieve the success in the future. And of course, our success is now as a student. We want to graduate on time and had a and have a work after we graduate.
Hmm.
So start from now, we need to manage our time, so that when we are in our working life, we can easily manage our time, because when we in the future we will have family, and we need to allocate time with work, with family. So start from now, we need to practice time management actually.
Yes, I agree with you all. Uh,
But I think guys, we need to conclude now because it's over 10 minutes.
okay.
uh,
I will conclude. Okay. From the many opinions from this discussion, we can conclude time is one of the key of success. Time will improve your hard work, your suffer, and your kesungguhan. Use time for beneficial thing is important to approve your goals. Uh, to value the time correctly, we must manage our time correctly and to do a list what to do, what we want to do that day, and avoid to do something waste the time. However, this thing is this time depend on yourself because everyone have same time, and don't blame the other somebody else because your failure to manage your time. Value the time. Okay, I think just that. Okay, thank you.
That's all from us. So this is our last video. Thank you everyone.
Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Bye.
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 Assalamualaikum.